All right, everybody, welcome to a late night, well, not late night, but evening edition of Teaching Crypto here. Flying solo here. This is AZ Crypto. Please hit that like, please hit the subscribe button, bell notification, super chats are up. Any help you could give the channel by sharing would be greatly appreciated as we try to charge towards 2,000 subs by 2024. So I do have a Voyager update. It's not necessarily what you may want to hear. It's an interesting one. So first and foremost, no, there is no exact notification about FTX Almeida just yet. Still not yet. Amazing. That has to happen in December for sure. Must happen. There's gotta be an update before then. Now, there is a document that was released, however, from the Voyager people, from Paul Haig, plan administrator, and it's on the website. And it talks about October 12th, Paul Haig, the plan administrator, filed motions and to get subpoenas for the following companies: Metropolitan Commercial Bank, Jump Trading Company, Tao Man Ltd, the Dallas Limited, and Mark Cuban. So that's Dallas Mavericks there. Ketchum Inc. So it says that the motions, and it has a typo. It says 2024. The motions were conducted on November 8th. It should say 2023. The court determined the proposal discovery requests were too broad and afforded the plan administrator the opportunity to submit revised proposed orders with more focused and targeted requests. So this means that the judge, bankruptcy judge, kind of denied what Paul Haig was asking for. For me, this is kind of disturbing, right? You've been plan administrator since the spring, and just now you're getting your paperwork ready to possibly go after third parties. This is insane. Absolutely insane and unacceptable. They should be focused completely on Alameda FTX, get it done, announce it to the public, and then liquidate everything. When I mean liquidate, whatever money is left in the wind down, send a check to all the customers and be done with this in 2024. Please, please, please do not mention Three Arrows. That's going to take years. You're not going after the Dallas Mavericks and winning. It's going to take such a long time. It's not going to happen. Just the fact that Paul Haig was denied by the judge lets me know that it's not serious here, right? And I would hope, if mediation has not been resolved and there is a trial, they need to communicate that. It needs to be on the website. So please, Paul Haig, do what you need to do. Communicate with the customers, but stop dragging this. This is insane. Hopefully there was a mediation resolution, and then we'd love to hear about that. And then you could end this and send everyone a check and finally be done with it so people can completely move on and end that chapter. That would be my hope. Again, the website, instavoyager.com, you can go on there. You can view your claim. You can click on court dockets. And so that was the one that caught my attention, because it's like he wanted to go after someone, but he couldn't do it. Not a great sign. Now, Bitcoin got rejected again today at 38K. And if you've been listening to us, we kind of both agree, and Mr. FOMO called it a holiday hole, where kind of things go sideways or go a little bit under in the month of December and early January. And the one caveat, right, is ETFs. I don't think they're getting approved in the month of December, but all the news, all the breadcrumbs say ETFs are coming. And I kind of think that's what's keeping the market close to 38K, right? And the alts are not doing too badly, right? Even yesterday, Solana had gone up 8%, for example. And so, we're not getting a huge dip right now. And I just wonder if it's going to be as dramatic as we thought. Plan B, who, is known for being a Bitcoin expert, said he expects Bitcoin never to go below 35 ever again. Now, I don't know if I 100% agree with that. The one thing, we got the CZ news, obviously, in Binance, but the one black swan event that's left, if there is an issue with Tether, I think Tether is going to be okay. I don't think the U.S. government's going after Tether before 2024. But that would be the one thing. Obviously, there could be another pandemic. Let's hope that does not happen. Escalation in war. Let's hope that does not happen. U.S. economic crisis. I don't see that happening as of right now. So, I still think you're going to get a traditional, when I say traditional, obviously it's only been 14 years, a bull run here coming up in 2024 into early 2025. So next time me and Mr. FOMO are together, we'll have a draft. So stay tuned for that. We'll talk about really some coins that you want to definitely have in your portfolio when things heat up in 2024. Now, when is the market going to heat up? Um, you know, our guess was late January, early February, but all the news about ETFs and rates possibly going down earlier than expected. There was an article yesterday that talked about interest rates going down first quarter of 2024 instead of second. And if you've been following the show, we got the Bitcoin halving April 1st. It's all bullish. It really is. And so these sideways weeks and days that we have now, this is not financial advice, amazing opportunity, right? And you might think that it's boring because Bitcoin's getting chopped at 38 consistently over and over again. And maybe we go down to 36. Who knows? Maybe we do hit 35, even though that goes against Plan B's math. But that really is, I think, healthy, right? You see ETH right now at 2K, and it can't quite get over that number, but it's consolidating, and that's a good thing. Chainlink consolidating under 15. Matic consolidating around 76.77 cents. I mentioned Solana right below 60. I'd like to see those actually go down a little bit more and create more of a buying opportunity and more of a DCA opportunity for the upcoming weeks and upcoming months. And so, for those of you that were hoping to get your Voyager stuff, unfortunately in December, it's not going to, there's just no way. I mean, even if they announced that mediation worked up the Alameda, I can't see those checks coming until early 2024. And that's hopefully the news we get. But in terms of the market, I think Bitcoin is actually doing very well right now. Now I could like a fool, we could be at 35 in a couple of days. It could go down that quickly. But even if we did go to 35, I think that would still be somewhat healthy here, really, honestly. I don't see a 30K Bitcoin. I don't see a 25K Bitcoin. I think we're over 30 for good. We might be over 35 for good, although I could definitely see us going down to 35K. Again, I think that Binance was the black swan, and you saw the market pretty resilient, right? We maybe saw a few hours of dipping, but it was like nothing, right? Compared to other black swan events, right? Like nothing like during the bear market, what you saw with FTX, really with Binance, it was not that big of a deal. And CZ is just an alpha male in crypto. So for him to go down and face charges, that normally would be a really, really big deal. And it just wasn't there. So I think, how could you not be bullish here going forward, really? And things are like I said, things are just kind of heating up. So I've got my eye on a lot of alts right now that are just kind of sitting there. Injective, Avalanche, and yes, I know some of you like to make fun of me for this, but Litecoin at 70, I'm interested to see if Litecoin can go back into the high 50s or mid 50s. I think that would be a really nice opportunity, not financial advice, but I'm looking at all of these right now, and I'm just wondering how much they are going to dip in the month of December and how much of a buying opportunity that is, because I do think late January, early February into March, we're going to have a very, very hot crypto market. I think you're going to see, like I've said this before, a lot of mainstream news about the Bitcoin halving April 1st. And I think you're going to see some FOMO. And it would not shock me at all if we got above 50K before the halving. It would not shock me. We're at 37 right now, and it seems that's might be asking a lot. But remember, wasn't that long ago we were at 26 and everyone had kind of given up. And I kept saying, hey, it doesn't take that much. If there's official news that an ETF hits, it's on tomorrow. Forget about January, forget about February. And so, not financial advice, might want to think about DCAing early December, even late November, and not waiting until the end of the year in early January. Because the ETF situation really makes things differently. Because everyone that's talked has talked about that bringing in trillions into the market, not billions, but trillions. And, how things work. When Bitcoin goes high and it stabilizes, altcoins go up. And because everyone is expecting a hot 2024 and 2025, I do expect retail to jump back in. I'm talking about people that have not been in crypto for a year, 2 years, 3 years. I think they're coming back. Not all of them right away, but I think they're coming back. And when Bitcoin in 2024 hits 50K, you're really going to see some mainstream press and FOMO coming in. You really are. I truly believe that. And hopefully everyone that was bitten, whether it was Celsius, FTX, or a lot of us Voyager, you'll not only recover, but even be even stronger than you were before. So keep it on this channel. We've got some great shows coming up. And the great thing is right now we've got some new projects launching that we'll be talking about that are kind of low gems, but are actually not that difficult to get. right? And it seems like as much as you might hate them, because they're they're an exchange. Coinbase is listing a lot of new projects recently, and I think that's good because a lot of people I think are going to, especially new people, are going to dip their toes and come in using the Coinbases, using the Robin Hoods. Um, obviously a lot of the exchanges went under, but there's still easy ways to get into crypto, and we'll talk about that as the months go by. And then, honestly, guys, we are getting closer and closer to a full bull run here, and we talking about it on months. We've been talking about it since the summer, really, when we finally made that jump to 30K and then 35. But it's starting to happen now. It really is. You can just kind of feel it, right? It doesn't take much anymore, and even bad news barely brings down the market. So again, Will's trying to keep contacting Paul Haig for Voyager, see if he can give us an update on FTX Almeida. Seems like he has his eyes on going after some third parties, but it's not organized. And it's like, again, you've had this chance since April. Don't waste anyone's time, right? Because these trials take a lot of money. They take a lot of time. Get what you can get done with FTX Almeida. Hopefully it doesn't go to trial. Get that check back to the customers early 2024, and then shut everything down, end the wind down, forget about it. Don't worry about 3 euros, end this sucker, let people go back to their lives, and get people some funds back so they can invest in 2024. And like I really feel, even into 2025, I think crypto market's going to be very, very healthy, very, very soon. And already right now, you can see, you know, there's a lot of support at 37K. Again, I'm not 100% sure 37K is going to hold up, but I think we're doing really well. I really do. We appreciate all your support. If you have any ideas for a show, please let us know in the comments. Any projects you want to get highlighted or recognized, we'll be happy to do so, guys. I really appreciate your support on this fine evening. Everyone have a great night, and we'll see you soon, hopefully Friday morning. Have a great one, everybody. See ya. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you.